So David Krejci has officially called it a career in the NHL. Captain Paul for the locker room. If you have not already, appreciate if you drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe. We are giving away a $100 gift card when we reach 5,000 subscribers, and to enter that giveaway, you have to be subscribed and hit the notification bell as well. David Krejci was a phenomenal player for the Boston Bruins for a very long time. He fit in that second line center role perfectly. And in 1,032 games played, he had 231 goals, 555 assists for 786 points for a plus-minus of 166. And I would argue it's not that Krejci couldn't be effective this season. In 70 games played last season, he had 16 goals, 40 assists for 56 points. He was still a very effective player. But with him coming back last year after taking a year off, the writing was kind of on the wall once Bergeron decided to hang him up. The most points he's ever had in a season were 73 points, which happened twice in his career. First in the 2008-2009 season, where he played 82 games, 22 goals, 51 assists for 73 points. And then a decade later in 2018-2019, he had 20 goals, 53 assists for 73 points in 81 games played. Krejci, while some people wanted more from him, was spectacular in that second line role. He had 50 to 60 points reliably every single season, and I'd argue he might have had another 70-point season if the last few years in the league he could have played a full 82 games played. He was taken in the second round, 63rd overall in the 2004 NHL entry draft by Boston, and he has just been phenomenal. I would be remiss not to mention though, Krejci was known as a player that improved once you reached the playoffs. In 160 playoff games, he had 43 goals, 85 assists for 128 points. In that Stanley Cup run in 2010-2011, in 25 games played, he had 12 goals, 11 assists for 23 points. He was one of the main cogs to help bring the Bruins a Stanley Cup championship. And even in 2012-2013, when they ended up losing, he still had 9 goals, 17 assists for 26 points in 22 games played. Krejci was always a good playoff performer. As I said, I know it was kind of written on the wall that Krejci would most likely be retiring and going back home, but I want to acknowledge how great of a Boston Bruin this guy was. He might not have had a numerous amount of all-star appearances, never won an MVP, but his consistent play in that second line role helped the Bruins be such a good team for a very long time. So congratulations to David Krejci, you had a hell of a career. Your presence on the Boston Bruins will be wildly missed. I'd love to know your favorite David Krejci memories from his run with the Boston Bruins. I'm Captain Paul, and I'll see you in the next one.